Managing blood sugar doesn't mean giving up flavor or comfort in your daily routines. Green tea contains powerful compounds called catechins, particularly epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, which research suggests may enhance insulin sensitivity by up to 15% when consumed regularly. For those over 70, metabolism naturally slows, making every nutritional choice more significant. These 6 recipes combine green tea's polyphenols with ingredients that have low glycemic impact, creating drinks that taste wonderful while supporting your metabolic health. Each recipe is designed with simplicity in mind because managing diabetes is already complex enough. The key isn't perfection, but consistency, and these beverages fit seamlessly into morning rituals or afternoon breaks. Remember, these drinks complement, not replace, your prescribed medications and doctor's guidance. Think of them as gentle allies in your daily wellness routine, offering both comfort and potential metabolic benefits through natural compounds that science continues to validate. 1. Cinnamon sunrise. The marriage of green tea and Ceylon cinnamon creates something remarkable for blood sugar management. Cinnamon contains bioactive compounds called cinnamaldehyde and procyanidins that may improve insulin receptor sensitivity by mimicking insulin's effects on cells. Studies indicate that just 1 to 6 grams of cinnamon daily can reduce fasting blood glucose by 18 to 29% over 40 days in people with type 2 diabetes. This recipe harnesses those benefits while delivering a warm, slightly sweet flavor that needs no added sugar. Start by brewing 2 cups of high-quality green tea using water heated to exactly 175 degrees Fahrenheit, which preserves the delicate catechins that higher temperatures would destroy. Steep 2 green tea bags for precisely 3 minutes, then remove them to prevent bitterness that comes from over-extracted tannins. Add 1 Ceylon cinnamon stick and let it infuse for another 5 minutes while the tea cools slightly. Ceylon cinnamon is crucial here because cassia cinnamon contains higher levels of coumarin, a compound that can stress the liver when consumed regularly. Squeeze in juice from half a fresh lemon, which provides approximately 10 milligrams of vitamin C and helps slow the breakdown of carbohydrates into glucose. The citric acid in lemon also enhances the absorption of green tea's catechins by up to 13 times. Add a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger root, thinly sliced, which contributes gingerol compounds that independently support glucose metabolism. If you need sweetness, add 3 to 4 drops of liquid stevia, a plant-based sweetener with 0 glycemic impact. This beverage contains approximately 8 calories per serving with 0 grams of sugar, 2 grams of carbohydrates, and delivers roughly 240 milligrams of catechins. The polyphenol content remains stable for up to 6 hours when refrigerated. Drink this warm in the morning on an empty stomach for maximum catechin absorption. The combination of cinnamon's insulin-mimicking properties and green tea's EGCG creates a synergistic effect that preliminary research suggests may lower postprandial glucose spikes by 20 to 25%. Your taste buds encounter warming spice first, followed by green tea's subtle grassiness and a bright citrus finish that awakens your senses. 2. Ginger zest. Ginger contains over 400 different bioactive compounds, but gingerols and shogaols stand out for their impact on carbohydrate metabolism and insulin function. Research published in multiple metabolic studies shows that 2 grams of ginger powder daily can decrease fasting blood sugar by 12% and improve HbA1c levels by 10% over 12 weeks. This recipe maximizes ginger's benefits while creating a spicy, invigorating drink that energizes without caffeine overload. Bring 2.5 cups of filtered water to 175 degrees using a kitchen thermometer for accuracy because proper temperature extraction matters significantly for preserving green tea's beneficial compounds. Add 2 green tea bags and a 2-inch piece of fresh ginger root, peeled and sliced into thin rounds to maximize surface area exposure. Fresh ginger contains 40% more active gingerols than dry ginger powder, making it worth the extra preparation effort. Steep everything together for exactly 4 minutes, creating a potent infusion where the ginger's spicy notes complement rather than overwhelm the tea's natural flavor. Remove the tea bags but leave the ginger slices in as you pour the tea into your favorite mug. Add 1 teaspoon of raw apple cider vinegar, which contains acetic acid shown to improve insulin sensitivity by 19 to 34% when consumed before meals. The acetic acid works by slowing gastric emptying, which prevents rapid blood sugar spikes after eating. Stir in 1 to 4 teaspoons of ground turmeric, providing curcumin compounds that reduce inflammatory markers associated with insulin resistance. Add a tiny pinch of black pepper, roughly 1/16 teaspoon, because piperine in black pepper increases curcumin absorption by an astounding 2,000%. This drink contains approximately 12 calories with 0 grams of sugar, 3 grams of carbohydrates, and offers anti-inflammatory benefits that extend beyond blood sugar management. The ginger creates a warming sensation that some describe as heating from within, while the turmeric adds subtle earthiness. Drink this 20 to 30 minutes before your largest meal of the day because the apple cider vinegar and ginger work synergistically to blunt post-meal glucose elevation. Clinical observations suggest this combination may reduce the glycemic response to carbohydrate-rich meals by approximately 15 to 20%, though individual results vary based on overall diet and metabolic health. 3. Mint Cooler. Peppermint doesn't just refresh your palate, it contains menthol and rosmarinic acid that may influence glucose absorption in the intestines. Animal studies suggest peppermint extract can reduce blood glucose levels by inhibiting certain enzymes that break down complex carbohydrates into simple sugars. This cold-brewed recipe preserves more of green tea's catechins because heat isn't involved in the extraction process, resulting in a smoother, less bitter beverage that's perfect for warm afternoons. Fill a large glass pitcher with 4 cups of cold filtered water and add 4 green tea bags along with 15 to 20 fresh peppermint leaves, gently bruised between your palms to release their essential oils. Cold brewing requires patience, but rewards you with higher levels of theanine, an amino acid that promotes calm focus without drowsiness. Cover the pitcher and refrigerate for 6 to 8 hours or overnight, allowing the slow extraction to pull out beneficial compounds while leaving behind the harsh tannins that hot water extracts too quickly. After brewing, remove the tea bags and add a whole cucumber, thinly sliced, which contributes additional hydration plus trace minerals like potassium that support healthy blood pressure. Cucumbers have an extremely low glycemic index of 15 and contain a compound called cucurbitacin that preliminary research suggests may stimulate insulin secretion. Squeeze in juice from 1 whole lime, providing approximately 20 milligrams of vitamin C and flavonoids that enhance the bioavailability of green tea's catechins. Add 5 to 6 fresh basil leaves for a surprising aromatic complexity that introduces eugenol, a compound with demonstrated blood sugar lowering properties in multiple studies. This refreshing beverage contains only 6 calories per 8-ounce serving with 0 grams of sugar, 1 gram of carbohydrates, and delivers exceptional hydration alongside metabolic support. The flavor profile is cool, crisp, and herbaceous with layers of mint, cucumber freshness, and subtle citrus that make it incredibly easy to drink throughout the day. Keep this refrigerated and consume within 24 hours for optimal freshness and catechin stability. The cold temperature and minty sensation make it especially appealing during summer months when staying hydrated becomes crucial for blood sugar stability, as dehydration can concentrate glucose in the bloodstream and artificially elevate readings. 4. Chamomile Blend. Chamomile isn't just for bedtime. It contains apigenin and chamoxylene, flavonoids that research suggests may prevent diabetes complications by protecting pancreatic beta cells from oxidative stress. Studies show chamomile consumption can reduce HbA1c levels by an average of 0.9% over 8 weeks in people with type 2 diabetes. Combined with green tea's catechins, this creates a gentle, soothing beverage that supports blood sugar while calming the nervous system, which itself influences glucose regulation through stress hormone pathways. Heat 2 cups of filtered water to 125 degrees and steep 1 green tea bag with 1 chamomile tea bag together for 5 minutes to create a harmonious blend where neither flavor dominates. Chamomile's apple-like sweetness naturally complements green tea's vegetal notes, creating a smooth drinking experience that requires no sweeteners. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which contributes vanillin compounds that may help regulate blood sugar by improving insulin secretion and reducing insulin resistance, according to emerging research on vanilla's metabolic effects. Stir in 1/4 teaspoon of ground cardamom, a spice that contains high concentrations of manganese, a mineral essential for proper glucose metabolism and insulin production. Cardamom also provides compounds that may reduce inflammatory cytokines associated with insulin resistance. Add 2 to 3 drops of monk fruit extract if you prefer additional sweetness. Monk fruit contains magricides that are 150 to 200 times sweeter than sugar, but have zero effect on blood glucose or insulin levels. The magricides are actually antioxidants that may provide independent metabolic benefits beyond their sweetening properties. This calming blend contains approximately 4 calories with 0 grams of sugar, 1 gram of carbohydrates, and works beautifully as an evening beverage since green tea's moderate caffeine content, 25 to 30 milligrams per cup, is balanced by chamomile's relaxing effects and theanine's calming properties. The flavor is delicate, floral, and warmly spiced with vanilla and cardamom, creating aromatic depth. Drink this tea 1 to 2 hours before bed to support overnight glucose regulation, as research indicates that chamomile consumed in the evening may help reduce morning fasting glucose levels by improving overnight metabolic processes and reducing stress-related cortisol spikes that elevate blood sugar. 5. Berry fusion. Berries rank among the best fruits for blood sugar management due to their high fiber content, low glycemic load, and exceptional anthocyanin concentrations. Anthocyanins are pigment compounds that give berries their vibrant colors and may improve insulin sensitivity by 20 to 25% according to multiple clinical trials. This recipe combines green tea with mixed berries to create an antioxidant powerhouse that tastes like a treat while supporting metabolic health through multiple mechanisms. Brew 2 cups of green tea at 175 degrees for 3 minutes using 2 green tea bags, then let it cool to room temperature before proceeding. Add 1 to 2 cups of mixed frozen berries, including 2 tablespoons of blueberries, 2 tablespoons of raspberries, and 2 tablespoons of strawberries to a blender. Frozen berries work perfectly because they're picked at peak ripeness when anthocyanin content is highest, and freezing actually makes their nutrients more bioavailable by breaking down cell walls. Blueberries specifically contain pterostilbene, a compound similar to resveratrol that may activate genes involved in fat and glucose metabolism. Pour the cooled green tea over the berries and add 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, which provide 5 grams of fiber and 2 grams of omega-3 fatty acids per tablespoon, while having virtually no impact on blood glucose. Chia seeds form a gel when hydrated, which slows digestion and creates a more gradual release of any sugars into the bloodstream. Add 1/4 cup of unsweetened almond milk for creaminess, contributing only 1 gram of carbohydrates while providing vitamin E and healthy fats that improve the absorption of fat-soluble antioxidants. Blend everything until smooth and creamy, creating a drinkable smoothie consistency. This berry-rich beverage contains approximately 85 calories with 4 grams of natural fruit sugars, 15 grams of carbohydrates including 7 grams of fiber, resulting in a net carb count of only 8 grams. The fiber content is exceptional for glucose management because it dramatically slows sugar absorption. The flavor is bright, fruity, and satisfying with natural sweetness that doesn't trigger blood sugar spikes thanks to the fiber-to-sugar ratio. Drink this as a breakfast replacement or mid-morning snack because the combination of protein from chia seeds, fiber from berries, and catechins from green tea creates sustained energy without the crashes associated with high carbohydrate breakfasts. 6. Turmeric Gold. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of the most extensively researched compounds for metabolic health, with over 6,000 peer-reviewed studies examining its effects. Curcumin may lower blood glucose by activating MPK, an enzyme that regulates cellular energy and glucose uptake, similar to how metformin works. Research indicates that 1,500 milligrams of curcumin daily can reduce fasting blood sugar by 15 to 20% and improve insulin resistance markers significantly over 9 months of supplementation. Heat 2 cups of unsweetened coconut milk to approximately 160 degrees Celsius, keeping it below boiling to preserve the milk's beneficial medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, that provide quick energy without impacting blood sugar. Coconut milk adds creaminess and healthy fats that slow glucose absorption while making this drink more satisfying. Add 2 green tea bags and steep for 4 minutes, creating a creamy base that's fundamentally different from water-based teas. Remove the tea bags and whisk in 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a generous pinch of black pepper. The spice combination is strategic. Turmeric provides curcumin, ginger adds gingerols, cinnamon contributes cinnamaldehyde, and black pepper supplies piperine that increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%, while also having independent blood sugar benefits. Add 1 or 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, which provides additional MCTs that the liver converts directly to ketones, an alternative fuel source that doesn't require insulin for cellular uptake. Stir vigorously or blend briefly to emulsify the coconut oil throughout the drink. Add 2 to 3 drops of stevia if you prefer sweetness, though the coconut milk provides natural, subtle sweetness that many find sufficient. This golden beverage contains approximately 120 calories with 0 grams of sugar, 6 grams of carbohydrates, 11 grams of healthy fats, and provides powerful anti-inflammatory effects that address the chronic inflammation underlying insulin resistance. The flavor is warm, earthy, slightly spicy, and comforting with coconut sweetness, balancing turmeric's natural bitterness. Drink this in the afternoon when cortisol naturally peaks, because curcumin may help regulate stress hormones that otherwise elevate blood sugar. The healthy fats create satiety that helps prevent afternoon snacking and blood sugar fluctuations, while the MCTs provide steady energy that doesn't trigger insulin release like carbohydrates do. These 6 recipes represent more than just beverages. They're daily rituals that support your metabolic health through compounds that science increasingly validates. Green tea's catechins, combined with ingredients like cinnamon, ginger, and turmeric, create synergistic effects that may enhance your body's natural glucose regulation. The beauty lies in their simplicity and the fact that they fit seamlessly into existing routines without requiring dramatic lifestyle changes. Start with one recipe that appeals to your taste preferences and notice how your body responds over several weeks of consistent use. Track your blood glucose readings as you would normally, and discuss any patterns you observe with your healthcare provider during regular checkups. Remember that these drinks complement, never replace, prescribed medications, proper nutrition, regular physical activity, and medical supervision. Your diabetes management is a team effort between you, your doctors, and the daily choices you make. And let these recipes be gentle, flavorful allies in that ongoing journey toward better health and vitality.